Everyone, welcome to the Light Your Dream Team monthly team Zoom live. Tonight we are going to talk about Fling. We just got back, some of us within just days here from a fabulous weekend from the 25th anniversary of Mia Bella's. Boy, it was an exciting time. Great training, great friendships, great food, great announcement of product, some awesome promotions. We had, oh my gosh, I had so much to post in the Facebook discussion group. So be sure to look at all the different posts and threads about that. I do want to recognize that Sean was recognized on stage and introduced by his sponsor, Lane, for his accomplishments in achieving director. So he got lots of recognition. We were so excited to see him go across stage and kind of tell his story. So, Sean, do you want to share with the team what you thought of your first fling with Mia Bellas?
It was okay-ish, and I liked some of the training, and I got a custom label the next day.
All right.
Yeah,
Very good. So, what was your favorite part? The food, the dancing, the
the
product?
food was very amazing. The walking on stage was awesome.
Yeah.
The awards were great. The seeing early releases was awesome, and seeing all the new products.
Yeah. Yep. No, it was really fun to meet all of you guys for the first time. Um,
Yeah,
I think we had, gosh, I'd have to go back and count how many new attendees. I think there was a total of 25 at the event, and a good majority of those were from our team, many of them
yeah,
under Lane's legs. So that includes Sean. So it was fun to have you all there for the first time and meet you
yeah.
face to face and be able to talk directly with you all. So that was an exciting time. Um, so the other recognitions that I do want to go ahead and make sure we make note of is Lane was the other one that had a promotion during the year to Sapphire Director, and a lot of that achievement was a result of Sean getting his position to Director. So that was fun. She was recognized on stage. She also did a presentation for the group, and I did have that. I was filming that, so I'll kind of see if I can post some of that for us on the group. Um, so we had many attendees. We had 3 rising stars, and that is those that are attending Fling for the first time and have been growing their business successfully over the past year. So that was exciting. I think we had 3 of the 5 rising stars. So it was always fun to see the Light Your Dream team and down being recognized. I was going to see if I could find that post here real quick. Oh my gosh, we have so many things on the group. We had a tour Saturday morning. Um, that is just always amazing to go through the warehouse and see the product, how the candles are poured, and how much hands on it takes to build those candles. Sean, were you kind of surprised by how they make the candles? Was that pretty cool?
I was not surprised that much because I already knew from Lane and other people how they were made by their tour last year.
Uh-huh.
Um, and they have talked about before and other things. So I knew how to
Kind of knew what to expect. Huh?
respect some of it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then what'd you think about your picture on the wall? Was that pretty cool at the warehouse, seeing your picture there?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Now we need to get to the next position, which will be Ruby director, and you'll get to move to a new wall.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was fun. So yeah, it's always incredible to get there, see the staff, all of the corporate staff and the warehouse people that put these candles together. We were really amazed. I think Lane had asked the question of Michael. I'm trying to remember now. There really wasn't more than like 15 people at corporate that make this business happen. And about seven-ish, I think, are on the floor that are pouring the candles, getting the labeling done, um, packaging up and getting them shipped out to us. A lot of hands-on stuff, especially the scent sways. Those are all filled by hand with a little like eyedropper. They did announce a new Senseway that will come out in the skull for the fall season. So I did post on the group pictures of all the new product, and then there is a post that indicates when the products will be released. So when you go to Fling, you do get an opportunity to order things in advance. You're the first ones to be able to get it. In fact, I think I'm getting my product tomorrow or Friday. It comes out very quickly, so it'll be exciting. So some things will be released on August 3rd, and some things won't be available until September 1st. We do have a new scent in the Hope candle, the breast awareness cherry blush, I believe it was called, and it smelled really good. So we were able to place an order for those. So I'm excited to get that. And then I really liked the new reflections jar. That is looking like a very sophisticated high-end candle that will be available later in the fall. The first scent is the amber and pumpkin. And of course, they always see how products go, what the field thinks, how many candles get sold, and then they'll try to expand into further. Oh, and there was one thing that Bob told us at the very end. He had just been in communication with the manufacturer of the Bella bars, and he's thinking he is going to be able to get a order placed for those to replenish it in 3 cents. Um, that will be exciting. He'll give us some more information as that they finalize that contract and try to get it shipped out to us again. Uh, for the top fundraising distributors, we had Lane at number 3 and Allison at number 4. So that was exciting. They did an exceptional job of doing that fundraising this year. Also, Allison and Lane were the trip earners for the Cancun trip last year. And they did announce the new trip is going to be in the Dominican Republic. So that qualification period has begun in June. So now until the end of December is when you start to gather your points. And those are based upon your sales, your sponsoring, your attendance at Fling. Those that attended have already earned points. The Hope candle, Elaine ended up being number 3 and Jill ended up being number 4 in the top sellers there. So that was really exciting how well they did on that scent. And I can't remember, was that the one last year? Was it the orange sorbet? I think it was. I'm
It
not.
was rainbow sorbet.
Oh, there you go. Yep, rainbow. So this time it'll be a cherry blush. And we did get to smell it. So that was awesome. Okay, here I found the post about the rising stars. So we had Katie Cole and Jill and Mary. So 3 of those 5 are rising stars, and that means that they're sponsoring, building their teams, they're doing the fundraising, and they're doing, I think all 3 of them do shows. So that was one thing that we definitely noticed. Those that really were getting recognized were those kind of in that Northeast on Lane's team that are doing a lot of shows. So there was training on booths and how to do those vendor events. So that good news, good training. Um, we got to see Michael's new son, Luca, the baby, at the leaders' dinner. So he is just precious as can be. So it was kind of fun because I began in 2003. So Michael was just a little kid back then. I don't know. I'd have to see. I think he was probably 7, 8-ish. So now to see him grown up, married, and have his own son, that will be the 3rd generation of candle makers in the Secoso family. So that was kind of exciting. And the announcement of the home fragrance oils in a separate collection from what has already been released. Those last year are a 100% natural blend. The six scents that they introduce now are going to be some of our top candle fragrances. So they're not necessarily all natural, but they have the fragrances of the candles in the diffuser. So those are going to become available. Let me see here. What else? It was just a bunch of fun, getting together with all the other teams, the red, white, and blue night, the last night with the dinner, the dancing, and seeing everybody all dressed up in their flag and red, white, and blue. That was exciting. Great group of people, no matter what team you're on. I'm just kind of scrolling through the post here and see if there's anything else that I wanted to kind of highlight. I try to do this as quickly as possible so that you have an opportunity to get the information as soon as possible. Here I have the post on the home fragrance oils that are going to be released in Cashmere Glow. And Cashmere Glow ended up being like the top scent in many categories, whether it was the fundraising or just kind of one of the top selling scents. And Fruit Loops, of course. White citrus, fresh laundry, and sweet orange and chili pepper are going to be the first 6 scents in the signature fragrance oils. Let's see, what else? The fall scents have been announced, so those will be coming out shortly. And let's see. So in terms of recognition, then also Allison became she was recognized as the first in sponsoring in the whole company. So that is amazing. And the points for the trip, to earn the trip, a lot of it is going to be focused on sponsoring this year. So we really want to put some emphasis on making sure we are ready to do that so that we get those points towards that trip. And then the Black Widow. What'd you think of that jar, Sean? Was that pretty cool with that web on the label?
Yes.
So that'll be quite interesting. I think it was Liliana who put in the post kind of describing to us what that scent actually is, because I too had never heard of it. So it'll be very interesting to get that one. That'll be a fun fall Halloween
Yep.
scent with a widow on it. Okay. I don't think I have anybody else on the call that was at Fling. Some people are still kind of traveling and getting their way back home. So glad to see that you made it home, Sean, that you are
Yep.
home and safe. Great. So what is your goal now for the next couple months here heading fall season? Are you going to do shows? What are you going to do? Fundraisers? What's your
I am doing my custom label
Oh, awesome.
um with the Big Apple um events that I have done in the past, and I'm putting them in store. Um, a couple of cents that they wanted. Um, they just texted me, like I said yesterday, um, when I got home on Monday
Mhm.
afternoon. Um, they texted me like at 6 o'clock in the afternoon when I was going to the factory um to pick up my candles and other stuff. And I said, okay. I
Great.
told Michael this. Um, he said, I know what to spec now. I said, okay. Um, see what candles they want for the scents. And all this other stuff. Um, I am trying to recruit one of my cousins because he has a massage parlor and he loves the candles and other stuff. And I'm trying to get more customers.
Excellent. Those are
Yep.
all very good goals and a good variety. And that's really how you do build a successful business is that you incorporate all of it, doing the custom labels, doing the sponsoring, doing your shows. So awesome. That is a very good plan. And then just keep working towards building your group volume so that you can get up there to that next position of Ruby. So that is
Yep.
very, and they did do a lot of training on custom labels. And I do think that is something that's underutilized in the company. I, for sure, myself, do not do what is the potential with those custom labels. So that's my goals and takeaways from Fling. I need to start to contact more businesses and see what I can do to get those custom labels going, because that's a really unique feature. There aren't a lot of candle companies out there that let you create a label all on your own and pick the scent and really go with it. So good. I'm
Yep.
glad you're going to do all of those aspects. All right. Any last thing then that you want to comment on, Sean, before we leave the call tonight?
Um, just try to ally the things on the fall sense and try to get more shows and try to get a lot of candles that are good.
Yep.
Yep,
Good.
that's it.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and call it a night. And thank you for those that came on the call. And a special thank you to Sean for coming to Fling and letting me meet you in person for the first time. So I look forward to seeing you again and again and watching you grow your business and have the success that you've already started. I know that you've got the determination to keep going at it. So I'm excited for you. And thank you for sharing your experiences from Fling on the call tonight. So, all right. All right, Mary Ellen, I did miss you. Hugs to you. We'll talk. And thank you, Rachel, for being on as well. So you guys all take care. For sure, check out all the posts. I tried to put a lot of information on there. I got a few more things that maybe I can still post, but feel free to ask any questions that you have under any of the posts or comment on what you see there. But all right, well, y'all have a good night. And thanks so much. We'll be in touch.